Hello and welcome to episode 42 of my Metroid Dread Randomizer series, where all the items and transports have been shuffled and I start at a random location. I am Blue Psyduck and let's get right into the game. And start. We are starting with Flash Shift and Morph Ball, and we are starting at the hint location. And we are Dairon. It's Dairon, okay. So let's get the hint here.
Uploading data.
This area, Dairon.
Charge beam in Dairon. Let's save all the progress we made so far. There's our spin jump. So let's see if the E.M.M.I in here. It's still here on top. Huh? Maybe not. Can I get through here? Ah, this is not good. There's our charge beam. So let's see where our DNA hint will be. It is quite warp exit, so it's vanilla, okay. So let's see, do we have vanilla bombs? Yes, we do. Also the item here, big E-Tank, okay. Speed boosters down there. This will open up Dairon a little bit more. And what do we have here? Nothing, okay. Now let's take it. And with this I will actually go back to the top. Because now we can beat the E.M.M.I. Then it will not bother us anymore. Nothing here. Okay, this did not work. Nothing here. No, not good. Can I get missiles in here? I don't think so, so let's load from the checkpoint and actually take the speed booster with us. Let's try this again. Okay. So this will be our first E.M.M.I. And nothing. As usual, I will check this exit down here, but will not actually go through it. Ouch. Thermal device, okay. So let's also get to the top and get our charge beam. I do have the double jump now. Ah, I cannot. I forgot that you actually need power bombs for this. So yeah, let's continue here to the right. Ouch. Nothing there. So we cannot go to through the top here. Ah, yeah, power bombs. Now we can go through the top. So let's see. Burenia submarine, okay. Cannot go through here. And missiles, okay. So with this, I think the only thing left is to go to this exit, or I think you can go through Atoya Heat, but I'm not sure if you need a Phantom Cloak for this. But we can check the other exit. And maybe let's fetch the E-Tank there, because somehow I keep dying like this. Get our missiles again. And maybe not die this time. So maybe now we have a better chance of surviving. It's a long path. I'm gonna take the bottom one here. And we have Hanupia E.M.M.I. We cannot do anything there. So I think we have to go to Artaria Heat. Because I checked everything here in Taiwan now. What I can check at least. Touch. Okay, we can pass through this way, but not the other way. Nothing there. I will also check the items here. Oh, there is the body jump, the space jump, and exactly. Okay, so we know where our space jump is. And here's our suit, but we can still not get it. We would need Magnet, for example, for the second suit. Can I continue here now? I don't think so. I will try something. For this, let's first save. I never tried to get this item with the speed booster before, so let's try. I think these fire bars will actually hinder me, yeah. And I don't know if there's a timing where you don't hit any of the bars. Let's try one more time. Because you don't see the other ones. So yeah, I cannot do anything here anymore. So let's head back to Taiwan. Question is what we can do there now. We have the suit, we cannot enter this. Ah, we can enter through here. Yeah, this is the path now. Nothing here. Nothing on top here. Oh, now I've fallen in the lava. Oh. Bad timing for this hint. Nothing here. And experiment here, okay. Nothing here. And our second hint now.
Uploading data.
DVR appears to be
Plasmas in Ataria. Please go down, Damus. Thank you. Nothing here. Ouch. Wobble beam here, okay. This means we can directly continue here. Nothing here. Okay, I don't have any aim to destroy these, so we can actually not continue here. So then let's go to the top. What do we have here? Default, okay. E.M.M.I ist hier. There. Nothing here. These are the ice missiles here, okay. Can I get them? No, I think I need magnet for this. Eating there, but I cannot get it. Power pump tank and depart to the left. And last item in Kataris for now, E.M.M.I. Let's see what this exit will be. It is Golzuna. One item I can check. Yeah, let's check this. One item and one item I can at least see. And the item behind Golzuna where you need the correspondence I can also see with resetting. Let's check first this item. Nothing, okay. E-part there. Missile tank down there and nothing here as well. Okay, so nothing here. So now we have to walk all the way back because we cannot move the white beam block yet. So let's see, one button. No, I cannot turn this one on. Can I get to the upper part of Kataris? Because for this I would need Phantom Cloak. So I cannot open up this part. And I cannot break, or can I break this one with power bombs? I'm actually not sure. To the bottom. Okay, this is quick with power bombs. Here, this is not good. But this is stupid, so this is good again. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. And an extend here.
Uploading data.
M.I stands for X.
Super missiles are also in Altaria. So, my way will be to go to the red teleporter and continue in Altaria now. We could check 2 more items in Gavaran first. Maybe let's do this. Nothing down there. We can also open up this one. Nothing here. And nothing here. Samus, you are too light for this platform. And nothing here. So let's go to our tire and look for the super missiles and plasma beam. Pump tank, we don't need it anymore. Nothing there. I will not do the wire loop now because I could not get out of it again. Maybe with power bombs, but I'm not sure. And we can do it at some point later. Oh, E.M.M.I, of course. Somehow forgot that I did not beat this E.M.M.I yet. And let's take these 10 missiles. Nothing here. And nothing here. Ten missiles, okay. And supers are here, okay. So we found our supers. Power pump tank. Right. And our next hint now.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed the net.
Spider magnet is in Randovania. Nothing up there. Nothing here. Missile tank here. There's the second charge beam. Okay, let's go up the other way. So with this we can also beat Great then. Oh yeah, we can beat the E.M.M.I now. I want to go this upper one, thank you. And eating on the Abbey. Better than nothing. Missile tank here. Nothing up here. There's one more item and also a hint to the left, but I have to go to top ward. Also this item, okay. Plasma beam here. So found this as well.
Uploading data.
Both heavy you encounter.
Random cloak in E.M.M.I, okay. And yeah, we already were here, and there's one item here. Cannot go this way, have to go this way. Nothing down there. And our gravity suit here, okay. So we could now get the space jump. Is it worth walking back to there? Maybe at a later point. I think the space jump is not really required for anything. So let's see. E.M.M.I. Do we do E.M.M.I? Let's do E.M.M.I. We don't know which bosses we need. And because we can clear out E.M.M.I, let's do it now. Nothing back here. does not work. Why does it not work? No. And nothing. Nothing here. Ouch. Not here, so Phantom Cloak has to be on the top here. And there it is. So we could now in Atari also go back to Corpus and beat it. Don't know if it's really worth it. Maybe hold off on it for now and come back later to Atari, and now it leads to the Red Teleporter and back to Kataris to beat. Great. And I changed my mind, I will do Corpus now, because we can also get our space jump, which might or might not be helpful when we go to Randovania. Should not be needed anymore, but navigating with space jump is always a little bit easy. Let's see, can we go to top boot? I think I cannot open up on this side. No. And DNA on copy, so it was not a time waste. Plus we now have the space jump. So okay, now yeah, let's go to the red teleporter. We could also do the Varia loop now. Use this path here, don't have to go all the way around. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. And then last element, we think we can get this one. Open up this from this side. Oh, okay. Nothing here. And nothing in great, okay. Nothing here. And nothing here. Down there. So now I will go to Taiwan and use this one exit which we found to Randovania. White beam is here, okay. Missile tank there. And Hanupia Elite Show. So do I want to look into Hanupia? Maybe let's try it. Yes, one hint, one exit, and all the items, which are 4, I think. And at least with White Beam we do some amount of damage. Nothing here. No, speed boosters on top here. Yeah. Power bomb is down here. Let's check the exit here. Randovania upper. Yeah, we could take this next. Our next hint. Wave beam is still missing. And of course storm missiles
Uploading
and
data.
screw attacker are also useful. Wave beam and Burenia, okay. I cannot do all the items because I don't have wave beam yet. Nothing here. Okay, then 2 items which we cannot get here, so let's go to Burenia. Can I get out of Burenia at the top without the wave beam? I don't know if the diffusion beam is actually enough there. So let's see. Okay, this is not. So let's check first the item below. Nothing. Ouch. Missiles to beat this first phase. And nothing on Togi. Nothing here. Ouch. Nothing here. Let's don't forget the hint here.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of the ring.
Student Natalia, we already found it. Can continue a little bit in Burenia, but we cannot beat all of Burenia because we don't have magnet yet. And I will take this E-Tank. To make dying a little bit harder. Nothing there. E-Tank here, okay. And I think the last item I can get for now... nothing. So wave beam is in Lava Borenia. So... okay, what to do now? Maybe go back to Taiwan, because I never checked the right entrance of Taiwan. Could be useful one. Borenia or also Itorash would be useful to get the DNA hand. And Taiwan was down here, yes. Burner Central Unit. Can we do something there? No. Because I cannot get out of there. I don't have screw. I cannot beat the E.M.M.I because I won't get out of there because I don't have wave beam. So next is checking the freezer. Nothing here. And nothing there. Okay. And exit is Gobble One Robot. Okay, so we can continue. Don't have to worry about this block here because we don't we do have the plasma beam, so we can get out of here again. And we also have support, which opens up some paths as well. Nothing down there. We cannot do anything here, yes. We also cannot move this room, we don't have the magnet yet. Nothing down there. Let's check this item over here. E-Tank, but it will take too long to actually get. This is the E.M.M.I. Screw attack and storm sets are still missing, so let's see if we get a hand for those.
Uploading data.
Samus, you are
Storm missiles are also in Ferenia. Could be on SQ. I cannot continue here. I don't have ice missiles yet, which I still cannot get because I don't have the magnet. So we actually have to go through the E.M.M.I room here. Is this the white path? No. Up here, yes. Edge. So let's see, I cannot do this item. Or, I can do this item. But it won't have the ice minerals this time. Will I attempt this item again? I do not like this item. Always takes so long, but it could have some progression. Or could it? I think the only thing left now is cross bombs and the screw attack. Screw attack could be important. Cannot get the timing right somehow. Oh. So one more attempt. Then I will simply go on and hope that screw attack is not there. Okay, this was the one attempt. Let's continue here for now. Frost bombs are there, so it will have to be screw attack to be actually important. So cannot continue here to the top. I think the teleporter is also not really helping. E-tank. I cannot get into here. But I also checked it already. So, okay. Question is where to go now. I need some way into Ferenia. But I don't have any way into Ferenia. This is interesting. I cannot go through the teleporter because I would need storm missiles. So blue teleporter would need storm missiles which are in Ferenia. At the top I cannot do anything. You know what? let's try this one. Okay, the boss is not here. Let's try to get this one item simply to rule out that this is screw attack. Because screw attack would actually open up a little paths here. Why am I actually fighting this guy? No. Screw attack could of course be everywhere else as well, but because Randovania somehow likes this spot here, I will check this now. Not too slow. No, still too slow. Nope. Still too slow. Nope. What else do we have to check? We could check Artaria here at the bottom. There are some items. And I think this is everything in Artaria. In Kataris this is screw locked, this is wave locked. We could beat the E.M.M.I here. And also check this item, so there are 2 items in Kataris. This is screw locked. This we can check. So 1 item in Dairon. Borenia, I think we cannot do anything without the magnet. And Gamoran, I think we can also not do anything anymore. Yeah. So not a lot of items left. And one of them is this one here. No, too slow. I'm not quick enough for this. Stupid. Okay. And it's nothing. So this means next. Yeah, we have to clean up. So let's teleport back to Dairon. Check this one item in the lava room. Because I think screw attack is our way forward. Get into Forenia, where all the other question items are placed. So let's check this one. It is nothing. So then let's go to Kataris and check the... I think it were 2 items in Kataris, so E.M.M.I and the... We could do experiment. Do I want to do experiment without storm missiles? Experiment will also have an item. It could be the screw attack. So let's maybe give it 1 or 2 attempts. Could also have a DNA, of course. It would also be helpful. Okay, wonderful. And DNA, it was at least worth it. So let's go to the E.M.M.I and beat the E.M.M.I. first check this item down here. The next room. Ah, E.M.M.I is here, not good. Cannot see it. Then let's check it after we beat E.M.M.I. Nothing on the E.M.M.I. And nothing below. So I think this was okay. This one we cannot check, we don't have the wave beam. Yeah, this should be everything here now. So let's return to Ataria and check the items in the direction of the screw exit. So, quickest way, I think we can go to the left. If you don't want to jump up, then go down. Nothing here. Nothing here. There's the screw attack. Can I get in there? And I think yes. Because getting out is not a problem, because then we have the screw attack. I think with this one, it's a long time since I took this path here. So it's a vanilla screw attack, interesting. Yeah, now we can take this path out, can also check this exit here. Itorash, okay, so we get our hands here. And after Itorash, we turn to... Yeah, we can directly teleport back to Dairon and take the Ferenia exit there. So let's see what we will still need.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have manifested into the Metroid
Ice
DNA
missiles
inside you.
and SQ, okay. So let's go right. So SQ and ice missiles means we need of course the storm missiles for SQ and also the magnet from Ferenia to get the ice missiles in Tartarus. Both items are in Ferenia, so our path forward is Ferenia. It could be that the E.M.M.I in Ferenia does have an item. If that's the case, after we find the magnet, we would have to get the wave beam. Because with the magnet we can then enter Lower Burenia. Or also with the ice missiles we can enter Lower Burenia. First item in Ferenia, E-Part. Yeah. Nothing there. Exit is the storm gate. Okay, this does not work, but we can keep the item now. Nothing up there. We can also go down here. And check the left side. Nothing here. Nothing here, and I think you cannot see the teleporter from here. Magnet is down there, okay. Also some time when I get this item last. This DNA station, we already knew this. Yeah, you have to slide through here. Okay, so we have the magnet now. We could get the ice lizards. But I will continue in Randovania. Maybe we can find the storm cells as well. Nothing up there. Let's get the last hint as well. Is it the last one? No, it's not the last one, but another one. I think we have all items already hinted or know where they are.
This area, friend.
Ice Missile and Kataos. So if you didn't saw it until now, you would get the hint here as well. But it's nice hints this time. See, there's an item over here. Nothing. I think I will actually go into Lower Borinia and get a wave beam, because the chance is there that the E.M.M.I will have the storm missiles. So let's get the item. Maybe I should have gotten the ice missiles first, because ice missiles are also looking 2 items here. Yeah, but let's check here the lower part of Borinia. Not here. Not here. Oh, this would also be a storm missile location. Would have to bet if that was actually the wave beam. Doesn't open this up. Yeah. Not here. Not there. Not here. Not here. Gaboran early supers, okay. I don't need tens anymore. Hier ist es. Okay. So we have our wave beam. So maybe let's return to Cartaris and fetch the item there. I think the blue teleporter should be the nearest. Okay. And we can also go to Gaboran and clear out the ice E.M.M.I and then do the Randovania at the end. So I think here the green teleporter will be the nearest. E.M.M.I is here, of course. Ouch. Ah. So this is the third DNA. And now let's go to the maybe to the orange teleporter and teleport back to Randovania. Items up here, nothing. Not that we need anything now. So first, let's check if the wave beam has our storm missiles. or if the detour through Borenia was a waste of time. But at least we will also do more damage against Wave Fleet in the end with the Wave Fleet, I think. Not on the E.M.M.I. Of course, some sets could be also right before SQ. Problem is, we can only check after we log ourselves in, and if it's not there, then we cannot get out of it again. So let's see. Could also be down there. Okay, we have defeated the robot now. Oh no, we don't. Not here, okay. Transport is not needed anymore, we have everything we need. Also interesting, I never had the E.M.M.I beaten and went then to the quiet room, a quiet warp room. Oh, special. And actually not beat quiet warp when I'm down there. Or the robot for quiet warp. I think there's actually not much left in Florenia now. We have one item here to the left. Where was it? Bomb here first, yeah. Then power bomb here. And not here, okay. And I think it has to be within the SQ rooms. This is the wrong direction, I think. Yeah, I have to go to the bottom. Would I have taken this one? No, it's going to the upper room. So then, only to be on the safe side. Let's have a save here. If I missed something. Not the first item, is it the second item? It is, okay. And our last DNA. So now we can return to Kataris and go to Itorash. At least the path to Itorash was a quick one. this is time. So I was able to finish the seed with 2 hours and nearly 14 minutes. Was a good start. We found important items in the beginning, had very good hints, I would say. Only problem with the seed was that the screw attack was the bottleneck and blocked us out of Randovania, which had the further progression. So it took some time until I found this screw attack then. But yeah, in the end, a solid play, I would say. And item-wise, we found everything. We saw the cross bombs. We only didn't bother to actually get it in the end because they were storm missile locked in Gawaran. And with this, as always, thank you for watching and see you next mission.